really smart. Now unmute the mics. So you're watching us at the Hairy Tarantula, and today we are playing Werewolf the Apocalypse. We are doing part 2 of the 2-part series that introduces the World of Darkness, more specifically Werewolf the Apocalypse, to new players such as ourselves. Even though many of us have been gaming for many years, it's a good way in which we can introduce the non-D&D games to the rest of the world. Of course, this content is mature, so we're going to talk about some rather mature things
in an immature way.
in an immature way. Yeah.
The content may mature, but we are not.
Yeah, exactly. Content may be mature, but we may not be.
Ironically,
So, our DM Alex has a bit of a throat issue today. He's been fighting a cold for the past couple days. So, as he's telling the story, we're going to try and fill it in. But if you have any questions in chat, feel free to message us. I'm here. I will be responding to you guys. And, yeah, so I'm ready.
Cool.
I'm ready. So, I guess I should have... I'm actually playing 2 characters tonight. I am playing the stunning and beautiful Olivia Rodriguez,
That's a lot of R's.
as well as the Scarer of Lumberjacks, which, by the way, is not a word. Scarer.
I know.
I hate you so much for that.
Yeah,
The spookificator.
So my character
but it's a word for wolves.
has decided just to go by the name Jack, and that's it. So no last name. I'm just Jack.
Jack the Scarer.
Because, like, for wolves, the name is, like, something of something, or, like, it's a descriptor as opposed to a name.
Walks with spirits.
Yes.
Yeah. Bolts and fires.
Yeah, so let's introduce, I guess, everyone now. Who wants to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. Hi, I'm Joseph Bustos. I'm here again this week, playing Werewolf. Oh, you also might know me as Boomster Joe, so on Twitch. And I'm playing Mahesh again this week. Mahesh is a really strong werewolf, so yeah, you'll see me do my stuff. It'll be great. It'll be great.
I am Yuval, and today I'm playing Chloe Davis. I'm very happy to be playing Chloe, who gets everything paid for by her father. I get to be rich for once. So that's very exciting.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I work at Hairy Tarantula, and I'll be playing Runs with Spirits.
The alcoholic.
Oh yeah, that's
Jeremy,
right.
you can't just talk about my problems like that in front of everybody. Like,
Just airing the dirty
Come
laundry.
It's more of a tribe problem. Your entire tribe is alcoholics.
I need a drink.
And the mature content begins.
Yep.
Good job, guys.
So, let's have a recap of what happened last time.
So we're picking our enemies out of Mahesh's claws.
Yeah, basically. Like,
Well,
man, it's
she's
just
actually
Start at the beginning.
We were attacked. Oh, from the very beginning.
So,
a long, long time ago.
yes, in a forest, not
Far,
very
far away.
not
Burlington.
very far away. It's literally just a 3-hour drive.
Burlington.
We're up in Algonquin.
Yeah.
Algonquin, and the best part is that burger joint that's halfway between the city and there. So we were, Jeremy and I were wolves, are wolves, and we can transform into humans, as our supernatural state itself is a wolf. We were being hunted by a group of savage rednecks / lumberjacks. There was a group of students who were accosted by these lumberjacks here in Algonquin. They were attacked for helping me because I was seriously injured. But
It probably didn't help that the lumberjacks were chopping down trees in Algonquin illegally.
yeah, so as I said, the
Being a
lumberjacks
national
were-
forest.
The lumberjacks were just being dicks, and as a cool wolf man or wolf dude, I was just like, you know what?
Two cool wolf dudes.
Two
Just
cool
hanging
wolf
out.
dudes. You know, they bothered us while we were getting our drink on. And, well, shit hit the fan, and we kind of messed them up. But they wanted revenge, so they killed a lot of our pack, and we escaped, found these humans. They protected us.
Well, we found you.
Well, whatever.
It's
But-
from
Potato,
his point of view.
potato.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
know.
know,
I know. I know who's point of
We
view this
smelled
is.
you coming a lot earlier than you saw us.
Yeah, so the humans caught up with us. There was Olivia,
Mahesh.
Chloe. They were kind enough to help us out, but little did they know that they would.
So you two were just wolves up until that point as well.
Oh,
You
we were
weren't.
just-
You weren't werewolves.
Oh, we weren't werewolves yet. Okay, so we were still getting our drink on, though, right? Okay. Well, I mean, like,
It's like
lumberjack blood's
stream
got to taste
water.
good, right?
Kerosene's a hell of a rush.
Well, they were lumberjacks, so they were probably half drunk anyway.
Yeah, so that explains why our lethargic behavior. So we became werewolves. We went off to like some werewolf training facility, but I don't remember. I don't remember what the girl's
That's
name
basically what it was.
is. But that's basically what it was.
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Or
Right,
like
so
walks on
Stephanie.
fire or something.
Stephanie taught us to be more werewolfy and like
That's
how to
boring.
and how to transform. And Chloe's still a bitch, so like
Literally.
literally, yeah.
Well, at least money pays for things.
Chloe's a daddy's girl, obviously, because everything is paid for by daddy.
Actually, she's a Chloe. He's a Chloe's guy, so.
Daddy, can I have some new shoes? Daddy.
Hey, we shouldn't look a gift to Dad in the mouth. Like,
True.
That resources was what got us
A
out
gi-
of
a gift
Burlington
dad
or wherever we were in
Yeah,
downtown
That is very
Toronto
true.
for our
So
first
we were after our like
Training.
training in
Our
that.
training sequence.
3 months went by. In
Yeah,
game.
3 months went by.
If
where
this
we-
was a movie, it would be like the 5 minutes of like hardcore like
Montage.
music, like
Yeah.
a montage. Yeah.
we should have montage music. I'm making a note of that for next week to have montage music. Right.
Strikes and poses.
So then we were sent. Then we were given our ritual, or no, we had to perform some sort of ritual, and that to be accepted as part of this new pact. So we met a lot of other of our kind, and
Pretty cool party.
including the pack leader.
yeah,
Little
including the pack
shindig.
leader, and we were having a party. And then they gave us a mission, and the mission was to go find some dude.
Not just
Then
some
we
dude.
Another
found
werewolf.
that dude.
Hey, he was a werewolf.
Not
Another
just some
werewolf.
dude.
This
He
dude
was a werewolf.
werewolf.
And a bro.
Yeah, so we find this person,
Real werewolf.
and let's be honest, some things happen in the bathroom. Joe,
Wow.
looking at you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been my
Yeah.
first call. Okay.
Just saying, you had to get your rage on, so clearly you did.
Animal attraction, is that what it was called?
Yes.
I just used an ability called animal attraction.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you can guess what that means.
So is that what the kids
Wink.
are calling it nowadays?
Hold
eh?
on.
I mean, this is mature audiences, right?
Yeah. So Joe got his freak on with some random girl.
He
After
did.
We
pulling-
distracted the
after
werewolf.
pu-
Okay.
yeah, exactly. After pulling her off the other werewolf, who also was using animal attraction.
See.
So it was just this, thing that happened. I was investigating. You were getting your drink on. Chloe was like being a hot mess.
Yeah, well,
Pardon?
let's get it right. She paid.
Put emphasis on the hot ladies.
She paid.
Yeah, and still, you being a hot mess. Olivia was being like very panicky, but keeping her cool and stuff all together. And I was just like, I'm gonna go this way, cause so I broke the cardinal rule of RPing. I split up the party to go on my own.
God, how
And-
could you?
Oh no! Wait till you see the recap of tomorrow's game.
Yeah.
I broke my back yesterday, or in the in our other stream. So
Split the
yeah,
party.
I split the party for greed, and even though all the other players were just like, "Oh, he has the money," I totally said I don't have the money. The money was in my boot. Why would I give up the money?
Nice.
It's like not that dumb.
So,
So going back to this, we found the dude. We talked to the dude. I don't even remember what the guy's name was.
Kyle.
To be honest. Was it Kyle?
Ryan.
Ryan.
Ryan. Okay. So Ryan was either from what I understand, he's a Ronin werewolf, or part of something called
The worm.
a worm.
Right. But
Black
they're
spiral
called
dancers.
Black squirrel.
Black
Spiral or squirrel?
Spiral.
Spiral.
That'd be a
Spiral.
totally different role-playing game
Hmm.
if they were the Black Squirrel.
It's true. I vote that we change the name to Black Squirrel Dancers.
And they're actually were squirrels.
Well,
They
look
dance
like squirrels
downward
after-
spiral.
They look like squirrels after they start
Okay, so
After
they
you're
love
nuts.
9 Inch Nails. That's what we're getting.
Or 9 Inch, like Trent Reznor's
9-inch
a black
squirrels.
spiral dancer.
Yeah, it's true. Alright.
They look like squirrels after Mash was done with them.
This is true. Joe's character here just, like,
Completely
obliterated them. You are definitely the tank of the party, that's for damn sure. So that's where we left off. We were just gathering our senses and kind of collectively looking at the evidence of what these werewolves were when we had to end last week. So that's where we are today.
Well, that's not exactly true.
Oh, did I miss something?
That's where we were until we held hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Ryan told us like hold hands, and then we
Oh,
phased
that's right. We
I-
phased out
right.
into some.
spirit world, or I don't-
Yeah, I just assumed that we all did a bunch of LSD at the party. That's really what happened.
more or less.
I mean, yeah. All right, so yeah, we are in the spirit world now.
You are in the Umbra. The Umbra is a shadowy spirit mirror world. So you're still exactly where you are in Toronto. You're still in Christie Pitts, but it's a bit darker. There's spirits, definitely spirits looking at you.
Oh.
There's a lot of anger spirits in the area.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, are they angry looking? Although,
Or more of a
they-
single
yes. So,
There's spiders all over the place.
Yo, I'm out.
yeah, I don't like spiders too much. So,
Like natural spiders or mechanical spiders?
Mechanical.
Oh,
what?
that's a
Kind of.
natural.
So we're in the realm of chaos.
They're like going from like you can see like these little spider nests on the ground, and they're kind of going from one to another and like shooting back and forth between and disappearing off into the distance.
Well,
I won't be holding
Hang
Ryan's
on, are
hand.
we
Sleeping
sure
go.
we did no drugs? Because I'm like, this
Not
sounds
sleeping tonight.
insane.
I'm not letting go of anyone's hands who I'm holding right now. I hope I'm holding Ryan's hand.
There's in the area you're in, there's a small nature spirit that looks very
If she doesn't look like Sookie from True Blood, I'm calling bullshit on this.
no, it's more the fact it looks scared.
Ooh, so we have to like rescue this nature spirit from.
More that it's there's all these other like as you realize they're the city around it, and there's this small little bit of nature in the middle,
ah, I see.
the park you were in, and it's kind of hemmed in on all sides, unable to spread or escape.
Yeah, so if this is like a nature spirit that lives in downtown Toronto, she's probably really, really malnourished.
Yeah. I would not want to be a nature spirit in downtown Toronto.
Yeah, it's the
Or
one,
any-
literally the one in Christie Pitts.
Are we still in our Krynos form? Krynos form? Or are we in our... What forms are we in?
You're in not really in Krynos or anything like that. You're in spirit form.
Oh.
So when we look down at ourselves, what do we see?
I don't know. What do you see? What does your spirit form look like?
That's an excellent question.
A dollar bill. A $100 bill.
It's definitely something nature related. Probably wolf related, but it's not going to be anything man-made. You are warriors of nature.
I kind of look like Black Panther, but with more of an nudist face. That's what I'm going for right now. Like, at least that is, like, Jack's thing. For Olivia, I think it's, like, more like classic, like, Xena warrior-ish, but very
Amazon,
Amazonish.
which is on point, seeing as the Black Furies are an Amazon tribe.
I'd say I guess I resemble the shape of like my werewolf form, my Krynos form, but like I'm made of like thick, hard bark skin. Yeah, kind of like a tree, but not like a ficus, like like oak or something, really strong.
Yeah, English oak.
Yeah,
That
English
hard-
oak.
That hardwood.
Mm-hmm. Like your forms are shifting and changing anyway.
Oh, cool.
I'm just like a wolf in the water. That sounds cool.
Nice.
I'd definitely be on 4 legs. I'd have red fur.
Ryan looks like a Krynos werewolf. Looks exactly the same as he did.
Okay. I don't trust him.
I don't trust him either. I don't like
fine.
this guy
He's
very
okay.
much.
He kind of looks at you and it's like, you've not learned how to control your shapes in the Umbra yet.
What? I look fantastic. What are you talking about?
There are some that would take great offense to the way you look.
Ooh, offended.
Wow.
Does he look directly at Jack when he says that? Because I look fabulous.
He does not agree.
Anyway,
So, Ryan, what's going on? Where are we exactly?
this is the spirit world. This is a mirror of reality. Or maybe reality is a mirror of this.
Interesting.
At one point they were both the same world. And then the Weaver split them.
And that's these spider things. And they're
called
weavers.
Weaver spirits, yes. Those are probably mobile phones.
Technology.
And the little spiders running in and out are carrying messages, no doubt.
And that's what those webs are.
DMing.
It's the web.
Yeah, see?
Makes sense. So what do we do from here other than admire the crazy?
Probably want to escape.
Oh, it's that kind of. Okay, so let's get out of here. Is there a door? Do we see a door?
Yeah. Do we just travel normally now and like get from one place to another and then
Do we just
back
like, walk?
into? That's awesome.
Yeah, can we just like walk? We just walk around. Can we fly?
Cool.
Can I float?
Do you guys want to check out this small area of green, or
Yeah,
are we just gonna
Well,
bounce?
Like you're pretty much in it, so
Oh, I
it's the
see.
park.
Got it.
Because you're in Christie Pits, so this is
Yeah.
literally the tiny spirit of Christie Pits.
I see.
I know what's wrong with it then.
Yeah.
Got a visit from my ex.
Okay.
this is marked for mature. Not
Oh yeah,
absolutely brutal.
I'm just gonna touch shade him there.
This stream is now marked B for bitter.
Yes.
So the nature spirit you described earlier is are they like facing us, watching us? Can we
No.
see them? So it's just like a feeling
Yeah.
rather than a body. Okay.
Yep.
So can we take a couple test steps? Like, are we faster? Does
Yeah.
time move the same? Like,
Time does move the same.
do we feel lighter? Or are we like?
No, you
more
can't
inclined-
fly or anything like that. It's a mirror of the real world.
Right.
It's
Okay.
just some
Do we
things
know how to
are.
get back to the real world?
I'm guessing
Does
Ryan.
Ryan know how to get back? Can we ask Ryan?
Yeah.
How do we get back to the real world, dude?
Well, not
Will
yet.
it?
Oh. Will it? Is that a will it?
But we should complete our mission first.
Yeah,
We
Get
should
out.
probably take.
Did I do
Or are you gonna you're gonna phase back into
Do you really want to do it?
it? No.
let's escape first, right?
No,
we
it's
need
okay.
to
We should
Because there's
get
probably a
Ryan back
lot
to
of
the
police
truck.
right where you were.
Right.
Alright, so if we're at Christie Pits and we're in the spirit realm, so there is
Like the landscape is roughly the same.
Okay.
However,
we're just not corporeal, we are
Where is
spiritual, right?
yeah, you're in another dimension.
West of back.
Alright, so then
Back to some.
Your physical stats are based on your physical stats are based on your rage. Your mental stats are based on your willpower, and your social stats are based on your gnosis,
What is gnosis?
Gnosis is
spiritual connection.
spiritual connection, yeah. What's everyone's gnosis? Like I got
Yeah, three.
three,
5.
5, and 3. Okay. And gnosis allows us to do what exactly? Like because we obviously can spend it according to this our
Yeah.
shapes, right?
You can also use it to enter the Umbra once someone teaches you how to do it.
Okay, can we use it to exit the Umbra as well?
You
or is
don't
it
need
willpower?
gnosis to do it.
It's willpower.
It's just willpower.
It's not even willpower.
No, you just
It's literally, yeah, you literally just think about it.
Oh, you just leave?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we want to get out of here, right?
Leaving the Umbra is easy. Entering the Umbra is hard.
Okay. So how do we enter in the front? We don't know that. We just want to.
Ryan got us here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was sort of.
So then
Ryan's a real G.
probably.
So yes, we need to. Ryan looks at you and he's like, "We need to leave this area," because he kind of like
Yeah.
gestures with his hands, and this window appears,
Oh, like
looking onto the real world,
I see that.
and you can see a
Tons
lot of police.
Okay.
It's a crime
So
scene.
I mean, if we're in the Christie Pits area, we're not far from Bathurst and Bloor, I think.
Correct.
So we can probably head that way. There's lots of areas, like in and around that area. There's obviously businesses. There is like residential. It's all kind of like a
Mhm.
mishmash of
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, it's Bowser Station.
What time of day is it for it? Because we were there. It's obviously very early morning.
Yeah, it's still early morning.
Okay, so
It's still dark out.
I think we should head.
in that direction.
I should
Yeah.
think we should head definitely
Yeah.
towards the Bathurst and
One thing in the Umbra is that it takes a long time for changes in the real world become permanent in the Umbra. So if there's empty land, and like in the real world they build a building on it,
It'll take a long time.
it'll take several years for that building to appear. Or if a building burns down or is knocked down, it'll take several years for it to disappear.
Actually disappear. And it'll just like disappear like that, or do you like see it burning
It
down?
fades.
Oh,
So that means that the Umbra Honest Heads is still there.
Yay.
That means that the Umbra Honest Heads still exists.
Which means absolutely nothing to a couple of wolves from the forest.
Yeah.
Or
but it
me.
had- but it had the best burger joint. And a wolf should know where to get a good burger.
It's essential.
It is.
Obviously. Logically speaking.
So where do we want to go? Obviously, what? Let's go west.
Ryan, we need to take you back to our pack.
Okay.
Cool.
I-
He's willing.
So why don't we just? Are we still? I'm
If we
trying
can get to like an area that's like open, I can just get us an Uber again.
Okay, let's go to. There's a school located just south on Bathurst, behind Bloor. I can't remember the name of it, but
Yeah, you move some distance away.
Yeah,
I think
it's,
it's on
early
Harvard.
morning, so nobody should be there if we go back to the real world. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, the only thing we might see are a couple like drunk people. But,
Yeah, I don't think they'll care. And we're just gonna get an Uber. So let's do that.
You go to a school, so there's like a
Some trees.
knowledge spirit.
Knowledge spirit. Okay.
Nice.
Let's pop in, Mr. Knowledge Spirit. Can you tell me how the universe started?
Just looks at you.
Okay. Well, you're useless.
Ryan's like, there's a right way and a wrong way to talk to spirits.
Is this the right way?
No.
Yes, thank you. Okay. So am I getting us the Uber back? Are we?
Well,
all
I think we
agreed?
all kind of need to change because we've probably ripped our clothes apart because of our changes. So
Yeah. Are we gonna be?
You not so much you rip them apart, you've literally destroyed them.
Huh.
So there's some houses across the street that I know have it's winter, right?
Clotheslines.
Clotheslines, but there's residential areas across the street. So,
But it's not cold in the Umbra.
well, no, I
There
know
is
that.
there are winter spirits wandering around,
Yeah,
um,
just chilling like villains.
literally, but it's not particularly cold for you, or like
Yeah, but we're not gonna get into an Uber all naked.
I mean,
I mean, we could, but
what's he gonna do?
we're wolves. We could just run.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was thinking
yeah.
that too.
do we just run?
Oh
through
wait,
the
but
Umbra?
we're in the city. Oh yeah, we're still in the Umbra.
Does distance and that still matter, or does that not matter?
Yeah, we're.
It does
Oh,
matter, but like
Do we get tired in the Umbra?
not so much.
Okay, so yeah, let's run.
Okay,
now.
so then yeah, we
Yeah.
Then you're wolves. You don't really get as tired as
Okay,
most things do anyway.
right. I don't know how wolves work.
Ryan, or is it safe?
The regeneration helps.
Is it safe?
So far, I think so.
Most things in the Umbra won't mess with a bunch of werewolves.
Well, most sounds about right. Let's go.
And this deep into a city, there's not a lot of really scary nature spirits.
Is this how the Black Spiral Dancers managed to sneak up on us in the park?
Ah,
Okay, what was that?
that's crazy.
Okay.
Can you see other werewolves that aren't in the Umbra when you're in the Umbra? Okay. Can you see werewolves in the Umbra when you're not in the Umbra? Like, is there any way to do that?
All right, so let's just run through the Umbra, keep an eye out of who and what is around us, and get back to our home.
Yeah.
Like what is
Home
that place
base.
that- our
Where
home
the
base,
moose
yeah.
was?
Cairn.
Cairn. Okay.
I like that word. That's a really cool
It's
word.
Barry.
Hmm?
It's Barry.
I hope it's not there.
I really hope not. Oh, Brampton.
What, the cairn?
The location.
It's in the DVP.
Oh, that's right. It's on the DVD. Okay.
It's in that big forested area, so
Okay.
Okay, that's. I'll give it a 5. Well, let's go back to our Cairn.
and you can literally just run across town and then up.
Let's
We
do
all
it.
know
could
the
actually
way?
just run, we could actually probably just run straight because Bathurst runs all the way up.
Oh, sweet.
But so Ryan suggests that you stick to, like, you go to the forested area and then
Three
up.
places.
Stick to the wilderness as opposed to, because though there aren't a lot of things that will mess with you, there are some things in a city that will mess with you.
Like,
There are malevolent spirits,
like
there are
we'll get-
weaver spirits, there are worm spirits.
okay.
Would it be a good idea to just follow like the Humber River up north? Does that work?
Yeah, we could probably.
And there's some
probably
mages, too.
go,
I wish I knew what Toronto
Yeah,
looked
if we
like.
go,
I'm not sure
like,
how
if
it
we go
actually.
You've
east-
lived here at least.
Yeah,
We
right.
go east and go take the that
Clear
Don
as a mean
Mills
thing.
like nature area.
If we run
Oh.
east, we'll eventually hit the Don River. And if we hit the Don River, then we can.
Yeah, because that goes.
Yeah,
I
sweet.
think that
Basically
goes
what
all
Ryan
the way up,
suggested.
right?
Yeah, it's what Ryan suggested basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then let's do
All right.
that.
Yeah. So we'll have to take some urban.
We'll have to run across
Wolf.
4th Street
Wolf.
into the east end.
That's
But
how.
That's
it's a
that's what
short
we do.
jaunt, and then we're
Yeah.
into the
Wolf,
forest
wolf.
again.
So as you head down and past one blower, there's worm spirits,
Worm. Oh no.
like black foul spirits, going into one of the buildings.
Dang.
But you just, they don't seem to notice you.
That's good.
Aaron's like, probably vampires.
Ooh, should we do
Other
something about
supernaturals
that?
appear. You can see other supernaturals.
Interesting. Can I ask Ryan if these supernaturals are they in the Umbra, or is that
No,
what
they're
we see
probably
from?
in. This is what you see their spirit
Yeah,
in the Umbra,
yeah.
but they are still in the
They're
real world.
In the real world, yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like a representation.
So is that how like you can see other werewolves, for example?
Yeah.
And how do you go about seeing somebody in the Umbra when you're not in the Umbra?
There are gifts.
Okay. Is that something like you specifically have to like work on? So it's not something like everybody has. Okay.
A spirit. You don't even know about gifts.
Are they
A
like
gift.
Well, I know
You ask a spirit. Remember, you don't have your gifts yet, even though they're on your sheet. You don't have them.
Oh, okay.
So a spirit will teach you a gift.
Okay.
interesting?
So a certain spirit will teach you a gift, and there are Umbra spirits that you can learn how to look into the Umbra.
Okay.
However,
Okay, cool.
spirits are fickle, and some spirits won't teach you unless you have enough renown or glory.
Cool.
Werewolves kind of have a rank system. The more renown or glory or honor you have, the higher your rank. The higher your rank, the more powerful gift you can learn from a spirit.
For glory, honor, and wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
For glory, for honor.
And as you are, by the looks of it, unranked, the spirits probably won't talk to you much.
Fair.
Boo.
That's why Mr. Wisdom Spirit
We're
didn't answer my
unworthy.
question about when the universe started. Does he know?
Probably.
Wow. He's just holding out on me. Creepy old man. I saw him look at my tits.
So eventually you return to your cairn. It is a giant nature spirit. It's a lot more powerful than the area around it.
Okay.
And right in its center there is a fire spirit.
Oh.
And you can see werewolves
Yeah.
dotted about the place.
Running around.
Running around, drinking,
Oh, okay,
fucking,
so it's okay.
you know,
It's like
being
a-
werewolves, having a party.
Right. So it's like a not a bad fire.
No,
It's like a
the fire was
campfire.
like a bonfire.
Okay. I felt
Um,
like the place was burning down. I'm like, oh shit. Great.
there's also some, as you approach it, you can see there's some werewolves in the Umbra.
Oh, okay.
Good children
Are
too.
they friendly werewolves?
Yep.
Okay, there's like.
But they're
party in the Umbra?
guards.
Oh, fair. That makes sense. Okay, cool.
Um,
So I want to
Yeah.
leave the Umbra.
okay, you leave the Umbra.
Boom.
Back in the real world.
Party.
Are we all gonna just phase into the real world now?
It's pretty
Okay.
instant too.
Sweet. That was interesting.
Woo! That was a fun trip.
Yeah.
All right.
Note to
What's the
self:
next
if
one?
ever we need to make a quick getaway from,
Somewhere.
real
Yeah.
world cops
Hop into the Umbra.
or anything, yeah.
Switch it to the real world.
Right?
Just hop into the
I think
Umbra.
anyone would probably be like, jumping into a spirit world seems pretty good.
Yeah. Just leaving the real world for a little bit.
So,
Yeah. Who do we talk to now?
We have to take Ryan to our tribe leader, our pack leader. That was the mission, right?
I guess so.
your
then-
cairn leader.
Oh, okay.
Cairn leader.
Do we know who our
Um,
Karen leader is?
Yeah. Is it
Yeah,
the
we
person
know
who
them.
gave us the
Yep.
mission?
Their
The,
name be Karen.
No.
the
Pretty sure it was a he.
Yes, it was a he.
That's too meta.
Karan's name.
So can I question Ryan while we're traveling? It's like
Sure.
who
Who
where are you
are
from?
you?
Like who are
Wait
you?
a minute.
That kind of
He's from somewhere in
Who
the
are
States.
you?
Where was he
DC.
from?
DC.
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 Okay.
British Columbia.
Dirt-ish Columbia.
Dirt, Columbia. Yes.
Dirt Columbia.
Yeah, he explains he's a Ronin. He has he's left his pack,
Okay.
or left his tribe,
Why is that?
because they're evil and scary.
Oh,
man.
was he?
What
Did he
tribe
used to
are
be
you
part of
from?
the Black Rebel Motorcycle Club or whatever?
Black spiral dancers.
Those ones.
Yes.
BRMC is a band.
He has left the Black Spiral Dancers before he could be inducted.
So he's unranked as well, then, right?
So he's
Yeah.
unranked and also unmarked.
Hmm He has a tattoo on him.
Is it a Black Spiral Dancer tattoo?
No.
Is it a human tattoo from a tattoo artist, or is it a spiritual tattoo
Human tattoos don't keep.
on?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
So, what kind of tattoo?
Because the second you shift to a different form, it regenerates and it's gone.
Oh yeah.
And you go right back and it's gone.
Yeah.
There's always a couple
Yeah,
$100.
exactly. A
I'm
nice
free
waste of
time.
time and money.
So
That'd be horrible.
when Stephanie did your tattoos for your tribes,
Mhm.
she did it with silver needles.
That explains why it hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was not fun.
And those silver can be done, like doesn't hurt in your natural form. You can bear the touch of it. It will stay when you switch forms.
Okay.
However, in your case, it hurts in every form.
Oh no, it's okay.
It's the downside to being a metis.
So, like, if you get cut by, like a silver dagger, for example, the cut would stay across all forms?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like a scar.
Yeah. Is that, like, the only way you can have, like, permanent scarring? So, basically, if I want to be really cool, I should cut over my eye with a silver knife.
Chloe,
see
why
that
would you
bad.
do such a thing?
Well, not Chloe, hypothetically. Somebody would want to
so yes,
tarnish my beautiful face, not Chloe.
But Daddy, I want a scar.
It's not
And then a week
fair.
later-
Everybody has
I
one. All my
want
friends have one.
Ryan was explaining something to us.
Yeah.
So there's this. The Black Spiral Dancers, before they fell, were a different tribe.
Oh.
But it's not for me to tell you about that.
Come on, man.
What?
Seriously?
As far as I know, a lot of that information is hidden. They, however, started the War of Rage.
Who did?
The tribe that the Black Spiral Dancers used to be.
They started the war? Like against... Oh.
Like werewolves versus werewolves kind of thing?
Werewolves versus changing breeds.
Oh.
Several changing breeds were wiped out.
Such as... You don't mind. Just 'cause like
The coyote, the bunyip.
any elaborations on these words that mean nothing to me?
They're all dead.
You know what coyote are?
What, do I know what is?
Coyote?
A coyote?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's just like half coyote, half man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the bunyip were some strange thing in Australia.
Bunny and the person.
Like marsupials.
I thought they had antlers.
Turn into a kangaroo.
But there are changing breeds out there as well. Still,
And,
other
and the
types.
werewolves like wiped out most of them.
Mm-mm,
These people.
those ones, yes.
So then the black spiral dancers, is that it?
Yeah.
So they're not protectors of Gaia. They seem to have their own agenda.
They serve the
The
worm.
worm,
The
right?
worm. Okay.
The big baddies. But so the previous tribe didn't serve the worm. They just were basically like the werewolf equivalent of Nazis.
That's a stretch, but sure.
Right, they just like they killed every race but their own, right? Like every changing race but their own.
They didn't kill them all.
Were there ones that were okay?
Yeah, there's many
Okay.
still alive.
Well, but did they want to kill them all?
No.
Oh, so which ones were they killing specifically?
They weren't trying to kill any of them.
That's just what.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Um,
So when they declared war, when they started the war of rage, whom did they declare war against?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
There are other changing breeds out there still, and in this area you're not likely to find many of them. But in the city you might find a couple of rat folk,
Oh, interesting.
where rats are a thing.
are they very small people generally?
Yeah. Funnily enough, they shrink when they turn to Kronos.
What, rat people?
Well,
It's
yeah.
not like Splinter.
Kinda.
Could be. Yeah.
I mean, Splinter was like pretty small. Wasn't he like 3 or 4 feet?
I don't know. I don't remember how much the turtles actually were.
I remember.
But
him
yes,
being-
they
Well,
shrink
Okay.
in their war form. They lose about a foot of height.
from like human form.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Well,
No, I can't
I'm sure
reach
they
the
have
top of the shelf.
other.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure they just like go for the ankles now.
And the other ones to be wary of are the lizards.
Oh, the lizard people exist. Politicians, perhaps.
More like dinosaurs.
Interesting. What? That's so.
Or
like T-Rex.
or dragons.
Wow.
That's
What?
awesome. I wish I was a dragon person.
You wish you were a dragonborn.
You're
Yeah.
a child of Gaia. It's okay.
Anyway, we need
Being a
to
werewolf is cool.
get on with this.
Daddy, I want to be a dragon person. Okay, so, have we delivered Ryan to?
So yes, you deliver Ryan to your current leader, who
Pleased?
Hmm?
Are they pleased?
who strides back up to you and it's like, well done. However, the rest of your initiation has yet to continue.
There's more? No, I was about to celebrate. Like, mission accomplished. Okay.
Well, you've done your mission
Ah,
and you have
but
proven
there's-
your worth.
Ah,
Now we must teach you the ways of the Umbra.
I haven't done
Okay.
this much work
Okay.
in forever.
So Stephanie steps forward, and she's in her wolf form,
Oh. Okay.
and she's like, "Okay, now we need to teach you how to enter the Umbra."
Okay. Let's do this.
this is a good skill, I think.
So the first thing,
Crack, crackety crack.
you need to find something reflective.
Huh.
You don't have your phone on you, because when you change forms, you lost all of your clothes.
I'm gonna find something. The mirror on the truck, like the side mirrors.
I would
Okay.
There's 2. I'm not sure.
A pool of water will do.
Oh, okay. It's
Sure.
like I'll just go to the window.
Snow.
Is that reflective?
That's reflective, yeah.
Enough.
I'll try the snow.
With enough skill.
I'm gonna do a window.
I'll look for a pool still on.
I'm taking the easy route. I'm going with a mirror.
The ultimate.
Easy mode.
So
Oh, and Olivia,
you can all use the same thing.
Sweet.
fine. We will use the mirrors.
And just curious, we can't like stare into each other's eyes. No, that's not okay.
Is that not reflective?
Right? Well, yeah, I like.
Well, because I imagine we're going into this thing.
No,
right?
remember-
it
we
needs
have to
to
be-
be a source.
We have to behave ourselves as werewolves. We just have to look into each other's eyes and be like, "Oh, you're so dreamy."
You know, like yeah. If I look deeply in your eyes, I can see
Wolf eyes are not
myself.
reflective in that way. Wolf eyes, all you kind of see is
I can
rage.
see my true self.
Okay.
So you look into this reflective surface.
Yeah.
Breaking it does not help.
Oh damn!
In fact, it makes it worse.
I find a different window.
And so, like now, will yourself to enter the spirit world.
Wow. Okay.
So how do we do this?
You roll your gnosis.
Oh, okay, that's
Okay.
much easier.
Yeah.
I almost shit myself.
So, the amount of dots is how many dice we roll?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
How many dots?
I
is
need
what?
3 here. I'll take.
Where?
Gnosis.
Oh yeah.
So you have 3 dice. You
We
have
have
5.
three
You have
gnosis,
5
right?
and 3.
All right.
Yeah, I made sure that the homids in the party have 3 gnosis.
All right.
Because humans normally only start with 1 and
Oh, yeah.
buy it up to 3 if they want.
What are we
Metas
looking
start
for?
with 3 and lupus start with 5.
Okay.
So Olivia pushes Jack out of the way, calls, refers to insulting him something about being a man and how she's gonna do it right the first time,
And doesn't do it right the first
and
time.
she succeeds 3 times.
Oh.
Your difficulty here, because you're in a cairn, is 2.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh wow.
So you want 2s or higher.
2s or higher? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I actually got a failure.
Wait, and how many successes do we need? As much as your.
Hmm?
Wait, how many successes do we need? 2? No, that's the difficulty.
And Jack has 4 successes.
Wait, how many successes do we need?
That's what I was wondering.
You need 2s or higher.
2s or higher on the dice.
Difficulty of 2.
Difficulty of 2.
Okay.
And then 1 or more successes.
Oh, I got 2. So we did it. I'm hella
Wait,
in the
yep,
spirit
we did.
world.
We did it.
We did it.
So if you got 2 successes, it takes 30 seconds
Ah.
Okay. there you
to
go.
navigate the gauntlet. The gauntlet is different for every person,
Okay.
but it's basically the weaver trying to stop you getting through.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Spiders.
yeah,
We was that.
you get 1 success is 5 minutes, and 3 successes is instant.
Ah, okay. I got 3 successes.
So you got 2. So yes, you all pop through,
I get
and about 30 seconds later, Chloe appears.
Hey guys. Daddy, I'm in the spirit world.
It took
But
too
when
long to
you-
get in here.
When you actually start to enter,
Yeah.
you're not in the real world anymore.
Oh,
So you're just lost in this
Yeah, like
gauntlet.
30
Between-
seconds. I'm like,
Mhm.
between worlds.
Cool.
So I guess I show up
Faster
and then,
than
like,
instant.
go back out,
Yeah,
look
we're
for
back
Chloe,
in
come
here.
back in.
Most Stephanie's just like, she'll be here momentarily.
half a minute.
So who else is in the spirit world with us now?
There's a few wolves in the area,
Yeah.
patrol,
Including the leader that.
No. but
okay.
Stephanie is with you.
Oh right. Okay.
Ryan, you can see the leader and Ryan being taken off.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Ryan's taken.
So I think my first question to Stephanie is, what can we do in here? Like,
Well-
clearly we can travel great distances safely.
With an safely, yes.
Yeah, that's what
With
I'm
enough knowledge,
Mhm.
you can travel faster than thought. You can fly. You can fight. You can use it as an escape route. You can use it as a way to sneak up on things. Or, however, there are other entities that can enter the Umber, like mages.
I see.
Oh no, mages?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Mages are neutral though, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, but never trust a mage.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that they're on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't mean they're not on your side.
Now then, I have already asked several ancestor spirits to come and teach you various gifts.
Sweet.
Ooh, yeah.
Free boons. I like boons. I don't say that in characters. Free boons.
Oh look, perks, new abilities.
Perks, gifts.
And so these
It's like,
ancestor spirits show up. They are personifications of your tribe.
oh, cool. So mine's like a homeless person. Crazy.
A
for
homeless wolf, yeah.
It doesn't say anything about
Bonars.
being a person. Yeah, yours is like the littlest hobo or whatever.
The littlest
Yeah.
hobo is greatest of Canadian
The
television.
the littlest
Just saying.
hobo combined with like claws, fury, rage, and
Nice.
That's
like
like a
an
whole lot.
angry-
Clearly, you've never watched an episode of The Littlest Hobo, and I can tell.
I have actually.
Huh?
I watched a lot of it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was still in this country.
I don't know
For a
what
long
that
time.
show is. I'm gonna quickly Google it.
He hasn't.
It's okay. I
Let's
know
see.
of it. I haven't seen it.
Youngins.
So after a
I
while,
think I did watch this show.
Everybody watches
these
it.
spirits go off and then teach you your gifts.
So cute.
Cool.
Dog sounds tough.
Yeah, what does what? do
Those are
our
yours.
ancestral spirits look like?
Yes. Yay.
gifts.
Gifts.
Da-na-na-na.
God, lucky.
I'm so
What
gonna
does he
add
use
music to every
first?
time that Joe gets a gift.
Oh yes. I like the sound of these. Right here.
And those I need two over here. Thank you.
So those little sheets to give you a rough cheat sheet on how your gifts work, what they do.
Cool.
I want to know about my ancestral spirit. Do they have a name? What do they look like?
In your case, it's a Scottish warrior
Mhm.
covered in woad.
Mm.
Sorry, covered in what?
Woad.
Woad?
It's
okay.
the checkered fabric.
No,
I thought
it's
it's fur.
it's the
Oh,
paint.
sorry, the pink,
Oh.
Yeah.
the body paint. Sorry,
It's the war
Right,
paint they
right,
use.
right.
but it's checkered, right? It's blue and white.
And then even though it's a wolf, like it's like a Kronos werewolf.
Mm.
It's got a very large claymore
Wow,
and a bottle of usage.
nice.
Hmm.
I love it.
So-
I'm curious to know what a stargazer's spirit looks like.
A stargazer spirit would be a
That's my tribe.
Stargazer?
Yeah.
I'm part of the rat.
It's a big telescope. No.
You should be lucky.
no, they're they're very spiritual.
At least
Take
that.
a little swallow.
So they're very much like a the Eastern Holy Men from like India or
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah.
Except he
You
looks like
said
a
they
turtle.
were.
Hmm?
Was
Except he looks like a turtle
that-
without the shell.
Got it.
the Black Furies are literally Amazons.
Nice.
Nice.
Wonder Woman.
Wendigo spirit is
Who's Wendigo?
Jack is.
Oh.
Jack is Wendigo. I can tell you what they all look like. They all have tribal spirits.
Does it look like a Wendigo?
Kind of.
What gifts did you learn?
I have Smell of Man, Open Seal, Resist Toxin, and Blur of the Milky Eye.
So
Blur.
Wendigo spirit is a
Open seal.
great north wind, like a great frost spirit.
The Wendigo? Okay, so I'm an icy spirit, a frost spirit.
Yeah, those
Okay.
are your
Is
ancestors.
it the same like Wendigo from like northern North American mythology, that
Yeah.
kind of thing? Okay.
NA Myths.
Hmm?
NA Myths.
Yep. So you learn your various gifts
Yeah.
How long did it take us to learn these?
until sunrise.
Oh, okay.
I want to know how the great big warrior clad in woad and the claymore and alcohol taught me how to heal. like a
Mother's
mother.
touch.
That must have been an interesting conversation. Or is alcohol like a different alchemical property for?
No, resist toxin though.
Oh yeah, that one I figured he taught me right away. This is the other ones I was a little worried about.
Well, all tribes have all aspects.
Okay.
So no tribe is lacking one of the 5 aspects. One of the 5 phases. So, as you've learnt your gifts, and the spirits are like, it is now. You should now return to your cairn and finish your ceremony.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will we get to see you again?
Yeah.
We are just
When did the universe
ancestor
start?
spirits.
When did the universe start? How did the universe start?
When Gaia made it.
Oh, Christ.
There was an explosion in the center of our galaxy.
Yeah, I'm asking you, must the spirits.
And so you step back into the real world and arrive in a scene of carnage.
What?
Oh.
Dun dun.
Now we'll take a break.
What a
All right,
twist.
so we will be back in roughly 10 minutes.
What a cliff.
Actually, it is 10 minutes exactly. So go, relax, take a break yourself, grab a drink, get
Go to
some
the
food,
bathroom.
Go to the bathroom, yeah. Or visit us online at harryt.com where you can shop at our online store or,
Stuff.
stuff. Look at our events calendar. And we will be back shortly. So, see you in